We're playing Hex Shards of Fate, Marry Melee Corinth format. Game is available on PS4 and PC with crossplay enabled. You can download the game or learn more about it at the link in the description. So this is not bad. This is pretty good. It's a 4/6. That could be good, but you know, when you have 4 cards, there's usually one that you don't mind losing. So I'm gonna go with the big body 4/6. The minusing of the charge powers really doesn't matter because our charge power only costs 1. If it costs more, it would be worth it. I'm gonna go with this. I can't control what's gonna get voided with that, and at least this I can pump. And I think it said at the start of your turn, so nothing would be in his crypt at the start of my turn. The waterfalls on this battle board are pretty cool. You can buy this in the in-game store for platinum, which is one of the in-game currencies. Nice. Alright, so we gotta watch out for that. Options there. This is now vulnerable to that life drain spell he just cast, so it may or may not be worth playing him. We'll see what we draw. If we don't draw anything, might as well put him down because he has to get that life drain spell for it to be killed by it. So yeah, see, this is the start of each turn, and that could be, you know, yeah. This is cheaper and a bigger blocker, and since it's really not going to go off, I'm going to go ahead and put it down. Yeah, I mean, at the start of each turn, everything in our decks has been shuffled in, unless it died on the opposite turn. I guess it could work. Like if I destroy something on his turn or on my turn, it'll be in the crypt and can be voided. If he destroys anything on my turn, it can be voided. I'm not thinking clearly today. chumper. Alright, so. I like this. It's also a quick troop, so it's kind of like a buff, and it's pretty cheap, so. Yeah, there has to take 5 or chump. Because even if he has a pump here, it's not going to kill it. He doesn't want it to get voided, probably, so. I mean, it's vulnerable to his life drain spell. Okay. He's putting it down because he's going to attack, and I'm not going to block because I don't want this voided. Although I would get a 2-2 back out of it. This. He has no resources, so now I could do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because then at least we can void that thing. I wanted to play my Necronettle. Now at the start of his turn that will get voided. Which means he has one less card. And we get one zombie when this eventually dies for some reason. We've got double thresholds here for all these, so we're going to go into Ruby next turn. Okay, that's a good play. Because he can block this with it and it'll come right back. Alright, so we're going to void that. That's okay. Get a zombie out of it at least. I'm going to take a risk on this. Alright, so now if he chooses to block with it, it will be voided. He probably won't because he knows he can get 6 on me. No, he did. Now it's going to get voided. Well, no, well, that's right. It had enough to destroy me. I'm just not thinking today. Sorry, guys. I have a headache. I think that's why. But the funny thing is now it's back. Nice. So we're playing this and this if we don't draw anything better. Go double ruby. Should always think about what you're gonna do on your next turn, because there is a clock here, and I would have waited till my turn to do that, dude. The attacks we're gonna block with both. Because unless he has a pump, one of ours will survive and his won't. Dang. Alright, so this. They're both good here, but eventually this will trigger that, hopefully. So let's attack. Zygmunt's game is not good when you have more cards than they do, because the odds that you're going to get one of yours are much higher. So we won't be playing that unless he puts out a bunch of stuff that persists. We do have these two, so we have a maximum of 6 available if we want to play both of these when we go to use our charge power. So as I was saying, think about what you're going to do next turn so that you can keep as much time on that clock as possible. Also add up what you potentially spend. Okay, that's a good card. Okay, give him Daybreak, and then we'll give him another Daybreak. Yep. Alright. Don't want the Nightfall chipping away at our health. That's a very good card in this format. And we don't want our troops -1/-1. Alright, so yeah. He does have a lot of stuff now, but it's only artifacts or troops, so what we might do, well, let's see, now he's gonna still have let's see what happens. Yes, it worked. Awesome. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, so let's also... well, let's see. If we buff this, then he can't die. I didn't want to block with that. It's not that great of a card. Like, why would you want to save that? Maybe he was trying to activate the monastery. I know why. Because he didn't want it voided with the Gallows Oak. I'm just not playing with the full deck today. It's a good card. Get a rare portal. Verdict again. Okay, I'll let him draw a card. We'll let him draw another card. That's really good. Maybe we shouldn't have let him draw a card. It's okay. It's quite alright. Do that on my turn. So you have blocker options the longest, you know, as possible. Alright. This could give him something better. So this is going to draw us a card, so we're going to go ahead and play this. Now, let's attack with this. We'll keep this up to block. Actually, let's not attack. We're going to play it unempowered because it's going to trigger this, which will create 2 Valors and put them into our deck. Excellent. This is going to be good next turn. You'll probably attack with this, which is fine. We can block it. Then we'll attack with everything and pump them. He might hold up to block. Terrible. Also terrible. We're getting lots of good stuff on that side now. This is going to draw us a card, so we'll probably play that first. This is going to be good because his things will fly if he attacks with it. So, off this. Alright, let's attack with everything and then buff everything. At this point, after he blocks, he should use this to tap everything, because some things may die, and this is going to die if he blocks it. That's why we gave this one flight, because with the +2, yep, that was fun. So I think the Gallows Oak was the MVP. I mean, that last card we played could be too, but it just made him scared to block things, and then it also killed that Warbot Creation card, at the end. But let me know what you think the MVP was in the comments. Also, any other comments you have, I'll respond. And please like and subscribe, helps a lot. And happy hexing.